President Trump is refusing to accept the election results, repeating false claims as his campaign files lawsuits challenging ballot counts with scant evidence, and his attorney general reverses longstanding policy to authorize investigations into the election before the results are certified. That has sparked a protest resignation by the career official in charge of elections. Senior national correspondent Terry MORAN has the latest. Good morning, Terry.
Good morning, George. Attorney General William Barr has previously been accused of playing politics with the Justice Department to please President Trump. And now, as you say, he has taken the extraordinary step, breaking with long-standing government policy to give politically appointed federal prosecutors the power to launch probes into the 2020 election.
This morning, Attorney General William Barr is giving federal prosecutors the green light to investigate election fraud allegations and fueling President Trump's conspiracy theories. Memo to all U.S. attorneys, Barr authorizes them to look into any clear and apparently credible allegations of irregularities that, if true, could potentially impact the outcome of a federal election in an individual state. That breaks with long-standing Justice Department policy to delay any such investigations until after states certified elections. A Justice Department official claims the Attorney General is acting on his own without direction from the president. But the move comes as the Trump campaign continues to push baseless claims that the election was somehow rigged against them, even though federal and state judges have thrown out multiple lawsuits citing a lack of evidence. Barr also admits in that memo, nothing here should be taken as any indication that the department has concluded that voting irregularities have impacted the outcome of any election. As the president refuses to concede, the president's legal team vowing to see their challenges to the election's outcome through to the bitter end.
We're very close to the automatic recount statute in Pennsylvania.
And President Trump is now getting a boost from Republican leadership.
President Trump is 100% within his rights to look into allegations of irregularities and weigh his legal options.
In another sign Trump won't go quietly, he abruptly fired his defense secretary via tweet, writing, "Mark Esper has been terminated. I would like to thank him for his service." Esper on the outs with the president after he defied him over the summer, saying he would refuse to deploy the military to crack down on protesters. And he now insists he was no yes man, Esper telling the Military Times last week. Who's pushed back more than anybody? Name another cabinet secretary that's pushed back. Have you seen me on a stage saying, under the exceptional leadership of blah, 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 we have blah, 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 blah?
Back to the Justice Department and the Attorney General's memo. It sent shockwaves through the department, and within hours, Richard Pilger, who is the top federal election crimes prosecutor, resigned in protest.
And Terry, we really just have to underscore how extraordinary this is. There's no widespread evidence of voter fraud, no prospect the election results are going to be overturned, yet the president continues to sow doubt, aided by the Attorney General and the entire Republican leadership, at least in the Senate.
That's right. Every time they have brought allegations of fraud into courts, federal and state courts in Nevada, Arizona, Michigan, and Pennsylvania, they've lost. They're 0 for 10 right now because the judges have said there's no evidence. George? And
Terry, the Supreme Court is going to take up that challenge to the Affordable Care Act today.
That's right. This is the big one, George. The health care of millions of Americans, people with pre-existing conditions, their guaranteed access to health care, all on the line. This all stems from an effort by President Trump and the Republican Party to bring down the law in its entirety. They're asking the court to strike down the law altogether after the Republicans passed a law that zeroed out the individual mandate penalty. All eyes on Justice Amy Coney Barrett, but the betting is the court won't go as far as the president and the party want him to.
Of course, it's a major election issue. Terry, thanks very much.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.